Hi everyone, welcome back. So we are going to be reacting to an Earth, Wind and Fire song called Can't Hide Love. And this was requested by Brian. So thank you so much to Brian for your request. And let's get into it.
You want my love and you can't deny. You know it's true, but you try to hide. Yeah, you turn down love like it's really bad. Ow. You can't give what you never had. Yeah. Well, bless your soul, you can fool a few. I know the truth, not so do you. How? You can't hide. I bet ya. Can't hide love, can't hide love. Well, I bet ya. I can't hide, yeah. You can't pretend there's nothing there. Girl, I look in your eyes, see you care. So why not stop and try to run and hide? You won't find out if you never try. You want my love? I bet ya. You want my love? Well, I bet ya.
Wow, that was really different actually from the other Earth, Wind and Fire songs that I've heard. I feel like it was really, there was a lot of variation and like not as many lyrics, but I just feel like it still felt very Earth, Wind and Fire, but also very different at the same time. I liked, yeah, the start, there's a song, I'll put the notes here. The start of the song was very, the vocals were different. Like they were more sort of whiny and then they kind of went into the typical Earth, Wind and Fire vocals, at least the what the majority of people probably heard. But obviously I know Earth, Wind and Fire have a lot of like the soulful kind of like, ooh, you know, them kind of vocals too. But I just loved how they showed that variety in the song. Like at the start it was very, I love that bit too. Wow.
You want my love and you can't deny.
This, you want my love and you can't deny. It was so like whiny, and I love that about it. I feel like it was just a vibe. I feel like with their vocals in this song, it was really, there was so much variety, and I really like that about that. And I feel like, yeah, I mean, I don't want to say, because I've listened to a few now, and I don't want to say that they don't give that variety in other songs, because I feel like they actually do. Like they give always harmonies and stuff. But I just feel like the tonings of the voices in this was very different throughout the whole song. Like, yeah, I loved it. And it was groovy and stuff, but it's very like different to what I've heard. I mean, am I correct in this, in saying that?
Well, bless your soul, you can fool a few. I know the truth, not so do you.
Even that, like, even that bit with the way they sing, for a few, like I never hear them sing like that, really, unless I'm just tripping. I mean, unless it's just because it's been a minute since I've listened to an Earth, Wind and Fire song, but I just liked how different it was. The vocals here.
Won't find out if you never try.
If you never try. Oh, that was awful. Let me do that again.
You won't find out if you never try.
Ooh, if you never try. Why is that so hard? They like, this is what I'm saying. Like their toning in this song is very different.
Find out if you never try.
If you won't find out, if you never try. It's really difficult to do that. It's really difficult. I know that run. If you never try, the way that they do it, I'm like in awe.
You won't find out if you never try.
Ooh, if you never try. Why can't I hit that note?
Find out if you never try.
Try. Wow, is that the first time? Maybe it's just, is my voice today, or just like the fact that it's,
If you never try.
I think it's my brain today, because I feel like I could do that on a normal day.
If you never try.
If you never try. No.
If you never try.
Try. If you never try. Ooh, that's hard. I think it's just majority of my brain is just not wanting to do it today. But I love that bit. Ooh. Yeah, this bit and how, see, all of that bit actually from that run, and then how it goes up. Oh.
You won't find out if you never try.
Yeah.
You want my love? Well, I betcha.
Yeah, their vocals in this was really different. Am I tripping, guys? You guys agree that their vocals in this is different? Like it's not as like. And then again, I think because I grew up on listening to like Dance, dum dum dum. Boogie Wonderland. Although to be fair, actually, now that I've literally just done the run that they did in that song, but I feel like I guess I'm just, for those people that have heard Earth, Wind and Fire, they're probably like, well, this is actually real Earth, Wind and Fire and like blah, 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 blah. I'm just going off what I've heard. So for me, whatever I've heard or grown up listening to is what like I know them as, if that makes sense. But obviously this channel and everything is helping me discover that they actually have such a variety. And obviously I've listened to the slow songs, the ballad songs that they have, and then the more sort of funk songs that they've done, and I just the disco songs, the funk disco songs. And this one's just really different too. Like they're so varied in what they're able to do. And I feel like that's amazing, man. And this is it's kind of soulful. Feel love. Like even the way they sing it, it's like see them little hear the runs that he's doing underneath.
Well, I betcha.
It's really soulful. There's a lot of soul elements in this song, man. But also the funk with the dunk, dunk, with the way that it, oh wow, what a tune. And I love the way that this song ends. Yeah, that was awful. Wow, this song was so refreshing, and I'm coming to realize that Earth, Wind and Fire really has a lot of different things to offer, with their vocals and like the way that they just play around with the vocals. Like that was amazing. Let's have a little look at the lyrics. I was so focused on the song. So you want my love and you can't deny. You know it's true, but you try to hide. You turn down love like it's really bad. You can't give what you never had. Well, bless your soul. You can fool a few. I know the truth now. So do you. You can't hide. I betcha. I betcha. Can't hide love. Can't hide. Well, I betcha, girl. I betcha. I can't hide. Feel inside. You can't pretend there's nothing there, girl. I look in your eyes. I see you care. So why not stop trying to run and hide? You won't find out if you never try. You want my love. I betcha you want my love. Well, I betcha I have a feeling inside. Love has found the time for kissing. Ooh, can you find the time to listen? Ooh, life's found the time to hug you. Can you find the time for blissing? Oh my god, I didn't even hear the end. This is the thing. Like, there's not a lot of lyrics here, and I feel like they're so great songwriting. Like, they're so great at easing us into a deeper message. I feel like that's what Earth, Wind and Fire are really great with. And even this thing is, even though like this song, I was literally focusing on the instrumental and the vocals and all of that. I wasn't even listening to the lyrics necessarily. But the lyrics like are hiding in there. Ooh. Excuse the play on words or the irony. I was gonna say the pun, but it's not really the pun, is it? But that's the irony of it. It's like the lyrics that they said you can't hide, and the lyrics are sort of hidden amongst the vocals, and because they're singing it in such a way that's like you don't catch on as much. The lyrics aren't really like it's not sung in a way that's like very upfront and sort of in your face type thing. It's very elusive and hidden amongst the melodies, amongst the ways that they're singing it, and all this, and amongst the variation that they're giving us in the song. But then when you actually go and look at the lyrics, it's like love has found. I love this last bit. Love has found the time for kissing. Can you find the time to listen? Oh, that half rhyme there. Oh, that's so beautiful. That's so beautiful. And I love how simple it is. And I love, again, like this is great songwriting because they've put things in words in a way that I would never think to put it, but something that we can all sort of relate with, like when you're with someone and then you're kind of wanting to go deeper with that person, but they can find time for kissing, but they find time to actually listen and have these honest conversations, and actually, be vulnerable, and be in touch with their feelings and all of these kind of things. And life's found the time to hug you, can you find the time for blissing? I just feel like that's so is that the right lyric? Because I know sometimes that site doesn't have the best. Yeah, it is. It's just so beautiful. Like, I just feel like every song, like, even though this is simple, like, but simple sometimes is really impactful. And yeah, I love this one. I love this one a lot. Let's have a little look at the context of this one. Um, so released on the live studio hybrid album Gratitude, Can't Hide Love was originally written by Skip Scarborough and first recorded by Creative Source. The song's lyrical context centers on addressing a partner who attempts to deny and suppress mutual romantic feelings. So obviously, original writer Skip Scarborough, which was first cut as a mid-tempo track by R&B group Creative Source. The breakthrough Earth, Wind & Fire transformed the song with a lush, jazz-inflected soul arrangement produced by Maurice White and Charles Stepney. Issued as single by Columbia Records in 1976, it peaked number 11 on the US Soul chart and number 39 on the Billboard Hot 100. Wow, the track earned a Grammy nomination for Best Arrangement for Voices. There we go. That's what I'm saying. I'm not even surprised, because I feel like the arrangement on the vocals for this one was insane. That's crazy. Wow. So the singer confronts a stubborn lover, pointing out that despite verbal denials or evasive behavior, their emotional attachment and chemistry are too transparent to hide. Legacy of the song, the track became a staple of 70s soul and a frequent live concert favorite for the band, inspiring later covers by D'Angelo and Patti LaBelle. Oh my God. Wow, thank you so much to Brian for your request. This is another great one to be aware of, and another great one just as a vocalist. I think it's just, like I said, I picked up on obviously the variation in the vocals and how there was just a lot going on with the vocals, but also still a very nice meaning of the song. And that's what I think I love, is like, even if there is a heavily vocal song, and like, yes, that's kind of like the kind of forefront of the song, at least what I picked up on, is like, as a first listener, that's kind of what drew my attention and what drew me in, was the vocals, you know what I mean? Sorry guys, I'm very like, I have to like, I don't know what I was going to say, autistic. I'm not really, I don't know if I'm on the spectrum, but anyways, but like, I'm a creative, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes I have to like express with like my whole body and like my hands and shit. But I feel like, yeah, what I love about Earth, Wind & Fire is that even if they're they're just great musicians, and that doesn't mean that one thing, like, they don't let one thing slip. Like, they don't just kind of say, okay, this track's going to be vocal heavy. We're going to do a lot of complex stuff with the vocals and the instrumental, and then we're just going to like leave the lyrics to be whatever they're going to be. Like, the lyrics are still very intentional, and they're still very much embodying the morals that they have as artists, which is about, real true love, and spreading that message of true love, and vulnerability, and tapping into empathy, compassion. Like, they're still very great at doing that, even though this song is more about the vocals and like the vocal arrangement, and you don't necessarily tap into what's being said as much, but they still are able to offer the lyrics that, and that's why I feel like they understand the whole point of music, is that even if you're not consciously receiving the lyrics, on a subconscious level, the lyrics are still feeding you. Oh, as they do in this generation. Saying that like I'm not from this generation. But like, they're still feeding you the goodness, the lyrics are, even if you can't hear them. And that's what's powerful about music, is that it's what you receive subconsciously, and like, I feel like they understood the power of words, how powerful words can be, whether in any capacity, whether you can, it's at the forefront, and it's the full, like the main element of the song is the lyrics, or if the main element of the song is the vocals in the arrangements, still they're very conscious of like spreading good vibes with the music and the lyrics, you know? And I feel like they really understand that. And I like that about them a lot. Um, yeah, they're just very, very woke. I don't like that word, but that's the only word that I can think of. Yeah, they're just very like enlightened and using music for how I think it should be used, which is beautiful to see. So, yeah, thank you so much to Brian for your request. If anybody else does have a request, there is a link in the description to send any through. That's the only way that I do take requests for the channel. And it just helps support me and helps me continue to create and listen to the amazing music that you guys keep sending me. So, yeah, thank you so much to Brian. Thank you to everybody watching. Till next time. Bye.